All right, so we get another look at this high-level wrestler here tonight, DC. When it comes to the grappling, the wrestling, fighting this guy makes for a really hard night at the office.
It makes for a hard night because the moment he gets close to you, it's like a fly stuck in flypaper. He sticks to you like glue. He moves from position to position seamlessly. He possesses great takedowns from the clinch, from a nice inside trip to a bear hug or a throw. He's just one of those guys that the moment he comes into contact with you, a lifetime of wrestling has shown him an amazing ability to get you to the floor.
Yeah, all of that one-on-one competition, as you mentioned, great in transition. Big spot, needless to say, for him here tonight. Mike Tyson's in the game, ladies and gentlemen. Last boxing competition for him against Kevin McBride in 2005. He loves this mixed martial arts stuff. You know about his appetite for competition. This felt like an eventuality. Tyson on the biggest stage tonight.
Yeah, it always felt like Mike Tyson would make his way here because he loves fighting so much and he loves mixed martial arts so much. But if you ever thought a guy could cross over from boxing with the athleticism, you thought it was Iron Mike Tyson. He was so fast, he was so gifted. He's an A-plus athlete. And if he commits himself to the wrestling like he did boxing, I imagine Tyson will find a lot of success inside the octagon.
Once the baddest man on the planet, trying to realize that distinction again, albeit in a different combat sports setting. We'll see how it goes for Iron Mike tonight. Mike Tyson, we are set for our main event of the evening. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC light heavyweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, the People's Champ, Tito! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Iron Mike Tyson!
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, so here he is, Iron Mike Tyson. The flurry is coming. Look for him to use that signature peekaboo style to try to get inside. Has been vulnerable to leg kicks, though, since he transitioned to mixed martial arts. He's worked hard on the takedown defense. We'll see if Tyson can keep this fight upright here tonight in what is a very interesting stylistic challenge.
He's hurt. He's hurt. Oh, he better start moving. He can't take two-man on the uppercut.
Oh, as good a counter striker. Double leg.
Belly.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
Posture and elbow. Posture and elbow.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Tyson getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Ortiz is looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Another ground and pound strike lands. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Oh, postures up and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the head. Nicely done there by Tito. Under 2 minutes to go.
Nice transition.
Tito's back in full mount. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Oh!
He did a great job of reversing the position, using the openings that his opponent gave him to shut him off and get back up. Oh, nice. Nice.
That shot is blocked by Ortiz. Oh, blood dripping now from the lip. Oh, big diving punch lands up top. Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal.
Gotta be careful here.
Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So the fighter now with a cut on his lip. That is something he's going to have to deal with. You see the cut man not wasting any time getting in there. We'll see if he can shut that. All right, let us show you the highlights now from that previous round, of which there were a lot, including the strike that we believe was the one that opened up his lip.
He opened up a cut on the lip. It's bleeding pretty good. It's not in a horrible spot, though. It will.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Straight punch.
That hook was bad.
Tito gets the single leg takedown. All right, trying to pass here. As Global Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Tito's back in full mount.
He's got to be careful here.
Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head.
And another strike from the top lands for him.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do you do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off of the hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space. Setting up a submission.
Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going. Very smart there. You never favor submission over a dominant position.
Another strike hits that eye area, and it is getting messier by the minute up there.
Well, he's getting targeted now. He's been hitting that spot so many times that his opponent sees the cut, and the cut is advancing. Great job landing from the top position. Oh, good defense, yes.
Nice job staying offensive there as he lands a shot from the bottom. Now working the body with the elbow. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now, all right, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round as they attend to that pretty nasty cut in his eye area.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Oh, nice straight jab there by Ortiz. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent. Now they separate. Nice block.
All right, so another nice strike by him there, and he continues to attack that cut. Pretty sage decision by him to target that area.
We always talk about his fight IQ, John. We talk about his ability to recognize his advantages. That's exactly what he's doing. The moment he saw that cut, I knew that's when he cut his focus.
Oh, big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that pitch.
And back to his feet. Tito's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied.
Let's work. I'm going to stand this up.
Nice shot lands from the bottom.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
He could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the outside or the outside. Thanksgiving. The dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done. Oh, big elbow.
Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing, and by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Well, this is... Oh! Holy smokes! Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him, but for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 20 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout iron, Mike Tyson!
Well, who would have thought that the former boxing champion Iron Mike Tyson would become a bona fide UFC contender? This win tonight is certainly a step in the right direction. He had a lot of doubters and naysayers coming into this one, but Mike Tyson gets his hand raised, and it seems like no matter the sport, no matter the combat setting, when the stakes are the highest, when the lights are the brightest, Mike Tyson rises to the occasion. He most certainly did that here tonight.